Well, hello there, fellas, folks. It's me. Uh, what's my name? Graphite. So I built a bridge. Not that one, not this one, but this one right over here. I built a third bridge. Would you look at that? I did build those other two bridges though behind me. I did do that. Oh, this looks kind of cool. I look cool without a helmet on. Do you guys agree? The reason I'm not wearing a helmet is because it looks like it's about to break, but I love this cool look. I feel like, you know how in Marvel movies, whenever they take off their masks so that the actors get their faces in, you know? That's how I feel like. It's pretty cool. I tried to do the same design on this bridge as the other one. Obviously, we didn't have enough copper golems, and obviously, the leads, they didn't reach as far as the other ones, so I had to like, they're kind of short. I don't know. I might revisit this a little bit, but for now I'm happy about it. I might actually perhaps moving these up here, that way we give this top part a little bit more. Yeah, I like that better. There we go. That looks a little bit better. Maybe we move the copper golems up a little bit. Yeah, that's what we'll do. We just have to wait for more to die. I also need to remember to make more. And to make that pumpkin farm. I keep forgetting that I said that I was going to do that. We'll do that eventually. Maybe someday. Look at this. Look at this. Snowy Valley's all done. Or at least that's what you think, right? Like, we got trees in, we got buildings in. It looks pretty much done. However, there is one glaring issue that if you haven't noticed by now, then you know, maybe you're just not that much of a people person. I'm gonna build a sign now, and it's gonna give you a little clue onto the issue with this town, what's missing from it. Here we go. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. See the sign? See the sign there? Now look, population should be 809, you know, everybody counted in. But here's the thing, is that let's take a stroll around the town. Where are all 809 people at? Hello? Is anybody in here? Anyone at all? It seems like the true population of this town is 1. Me. And of course Quentin Probaki, but we're not going into that jail cell today. We're not dealing with him. So yeah, this is a eensy teensy weensy little bit of an issue. We need to get all of these old villagers over into the town. Where are the villagers, you may ask? Well, if you've been following along, they're right there. They're in a cobblestone box over here on the frozen river, which is a great place to store them. There they are. Hello, how are you guys doing in there? There's quite a bit, aren't there? I feel like a couple of them died right here. That sucks, but don't worry, we're gonna make some more. I have been procrastinating on this episode quite a bit. Last episode was really fun because we got to make a frog farm, which was kind of, well, a lot of work, but still, you know, a lot of exploring, a lot of building. We built some redstone farm in the episode before that. We did some other things. We built an entire village, which was a pretty substantial amount of work. Kind of annoying going to resource gather though, because if you don't know, I resource gather really stupid, and I just kind of I don't bring the things that I want to build with. I just start building, and if I need something, I go get it, then return building. It's not a very not a very good way to build, it turns out. But now we are not at a building stage anymore. We are at a stage where we have to set up other things that have nothing to do with building, and I cannot stand dealing with villagers. They're so irritating to deal with. So I've been procrastinating a lot. I built that bridge, like I said. I just built a sign that I meant to do last episode, but I forgot. You'll see I have diamond horse armor in my hand right now. I've had this, I don't know how long I've had the armor, but I've discovered a horse. He's a zombie horse, of course, but you know, I love him all the same. Give me advice on what to name the zombie horse. Rose. What the heck? Give me advice on what to name the zombie horse. He reminds me of like a Michael. Look at him. Okay, Rose. Yeah, we see you. We see you, buddy. So now we have to deal with some villagers. I've been kind of racking my brain on how I want to get them out of this box. I think we're going to transport them using rails. And since I'm too lazy to go make some more rails and climb all the way up to the top of the crevice, I'm going to go borrow them from the nether. Since we did that last episode, and I need to come up with a solution for how big my base is. I hate walking. It has been one whole year since I first jumped on YouTube. This August 1st, 2020, what is the year? Is it 2026? Goodness. So that's super exciting. It feels like it has been much longer for some reason. And I'm gonna take that as a good thing and not as a bad thing. Because I've had a whole lot of fun, and I mean, it's just, I've had a good time doing this. Alright, that's probably enough. We don't need to go all the way back. My golden shoes just died. I hope I don't get attacked or anything by pigs. That would suck. Anyways. Oh, those were my good soul speed shoes too. I also lost my sword. So I had to make a new sword at the beginning of the episode. I don't know where it went, but I've lost the knockback now, which sucks. But yeah, one whole year, and we still haven't finished the series, which is crazy. You know, look on the bright side. Next episode is the season 3 finale, which is super cool. Season 4 is supposed to be the final full-length season. So, oh, spoilers. So yeah, I'm super excited about how this series has gone, about how this past year has gone. You guys have been tremendous supporters. I love doing this. I'm gonna go through this portal, and then we are going to build some railroads. If you remember from last episode, and if my world will actually load. Look at that. Oh, that's kind of cool. Look at that. You can see the underside of watchEye. That's pretty neat. Anyways, if you remember from last episode, we built a breeding house, the town hall clock tower area right over there. That is, with any luck, going to be where we do these villagers at. Where am I gonna do this? I've never done a large-scale villager breeding process before. All I know is that it seems like a lot of work that I don't want to do. So I'm not terribly enthused. I'm debating going to sleep right now, and it's only 11 p.m., which, if you know me, I'm usually up a lot later than that. Alrighty, and just like that, I have put in a temporary railroad that just kind of ruins the entire town, if I'm being super honest. It looks ugly. I had to break several things for this to work, but we got a railroad now. Look at this. Crazy great for us. Yippee yahoo. Yippee. Alright, we are doing minecarts instead of leads and boats this time, because last time we did leads and boats and it took forever to get the frogs through the nether. So we're going to, we're gonna figure this out. We're gonna figure it out.
We figure it out!
And see if this is easier. Because I thought it might be easier last episode. You guys can't go anywhere, can you? Because you're all in boats? Wonderful-tastic. Okay. Okay. Alright, and then will you get in the minecart? No? We gotta go to sleep really fast. Spamilton's igloo, here I come. Okay, let's try this again. Lead the boat. Don't want to trade. I want a leash. Yes, leash. And then... Ah, man, it does not look like it works. Okay. The plan is to, I guess, unleash this boat. Put some temporary block here so that they don't leave. I'm nervous that they're going to get out and then I'm not going to be able to catch them. I'm going to break this boat. Yes! Okay, I got both of them. You guys go this way. I did not put any powered rails down. Come on, guys. I believe in you. You can do it. Oh, wait. Can you actually do it? I was just kidding about believing you. This is... No, 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 no. Oh man. Okay, I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have said that. Come back here. Come back here. No, 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 no. You guys can get up the steep hill real fine, it seems, but you can't get up the small. No, no, no. Graphite says no. Graphite says continue your journey. Oh, I see. Graphite understands now. Can I just do that? And then you go on your way. Just like so. You, are you able to get back on the track? Okay, there we go, there we go. Go! Man, he went fast, Scully. Perfect, perfect. Now here's the thing. Did he just go backward? Alrighty. Why are minecarts insta-break? What is that all about? Why do boats have to take like damage before they break? That's so stupid. Alright, what trial run is done. We have 2 villagers in a boat in this clock tower. What went right, what went wrong? Well, it took forever. I didn't understand how rails work. I didn't double check my work, and it took forever. And I hate villagers. But we're committed to the bit now. I'm not changing the method every time. So let's go collect the other 4. I think there's 4 more. Give or take, yeah. There might be some casualties along the way, but that's, you know, that happens. Go, be free. Alright, now you go as well. 2 villagers running free up the train tracks. They're glowing. Did they make it all the way in this time? Yes, they did. Oh, but they don't like it. They're not happy about that. Okay, 2 more. We can do this. No, 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 no. Come back. Got him. Come on, big dog. Let's get you over to this minecart right over here. And this time you're gonna go into it instead of just skiddly daddling on out of there. Good job. There we go. No, 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 not again. Okay, this guy's not wanting to get on our boat. That's fine. He can't get out of here. We have 6 villagers in a brick room now. We have to figure out how to get them to breed. Alright, I made a slight last minute adjustment. So that there's now like a little tiny hole that they have to get through, and I don't think they're able to get through that. So let's let them all out of their boats. Look at that. Look at that. Now we have villagers galore. They're just a galore everywhere, right? Galore? I'm so stupid. I forget how villager breeding works. Can I just... Well, I'm eating the carrots myself, and I didn't mean to do that, but that's okay. You know, I'm a bit hungry. I'm a bit famished. Hey guys, guess what time it is? Want some more? Yeah, you got it. I don't have very much bread left. Here you go. I don't know how villager breeding works. I forgot, I think. Oh, they're doing it. Child villagers can get out. Those little rascals. So now, I think ooh, they look weird. Why do you look strange? Alright, interesting. So, we got some villagers popping up. This sucks. I'm gonna go through and discover what all the best trades I would be able to get from villagers are, and then I'm gonna do them. Here are all the good trades that I'm gonna get. So when I said best trades, I did mean the best enchantments for armor. As we can see, I put a little slideshow together to show these off. Enchantments for armor by Graphite. That's me. So what are enchantments? We don't need this slide. I kind of went above and beyond, guys. Helmet. This is the first thing we're enchanting. Yeah, that's a helmet. We're going to be putting Protection 4, Unbreaking 3, Thorns 3, Respiration 3 so that we can breathe a little longer underwater. I don't know what Aqua Affinity does, but we're gonna get that, and Mending. Now, Mending, Thorns, Unbreaking, and Protection 4 are going to be things that we're going to get on all the armor, so you'll see some repetition in that. For example, on the breastplate, that's a picture of it. Protection 4, Unbreaking 3, Thorns 3, Mending. Like I said, these are going to get a little repetitive. Leggings. The pictures are going to get lower quality, it looks like. Protection 4, Unbreaking 3, Thorns 3, Mending. So a lot of these 4. We're going to get a lot of these 4. And for our shoes, once again a picture. We got Protection 4, Unbreaking 3, Thorns 3, and now, you know, you might be thinking, oh, it's the same 4 again, but no, we've got Feather Falling 4 we're putting on here too, and Soul Speed 3, and Death Strider 3. I believe we already have some Feather Falling, but we're going to upgrade them even more. Swift Sneak 3, and of course Mending. This one I believe actually has the most amount of enchantments we're going to put on our little shoes, on our little booties. Then of course our elytra, we can't forget this one. This one's not going to have as many. Look at that low quality picture of an elytra. Unbreaking 3 and Mending. That's all we need on this. It's not doing us any protecting. We can't add anything more to it. And that's all. Yeah. Or is it? What about my tools, guys? What about my tools? Let's find out. Okay. I don't remember. I made this at like 5 a.m. so you gotta forgive me on this. The sword, yes, the sword. That's a picture of the sword, and it's green, the green background now. That's cool. We're gonna put sharpness 5 on it. We're gonna put looting 3 on it. Fire aspect 2, so now we can finally catch mobs on fire. You know we love to do that here. Knockback 2, which was on my old diamond sword that I lost. And Mending. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. So several things we're gonna put on the villagers. We're gonna get the villagers to trade with, and that's all we're enchanting today. We don't need anything. We don't need a pickaxe or an axe. We have our shovel fully enchanted, so that's all we're enchanting. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Goodbye. Again, it was created by me. Okay, let's go ahead and get to the rest of the video. That's all that's in this slideshow. That's all I added. So okay, back to the transition.
Alrighty, so I got all the villagers in their respective places, which is great. That guy, he's not in his respective place. He's just kind of wandering around. That's his job though. So these guys are leftovers who I've decided to leave here. I overbreeded them. Let me explain the process that I had while breeding up all these villagers, because it took a while to figure it out. See, I made the mistake of putting all of our villager job blocks, so that'd be the brewing table, the lecterns, the other things that the farmer needs, barrels and whatnot. I put those all down in the very beginning, in the last episode, right? And since they were already down, all the villagers wanted to automatically connect to them, so I didn't have a whole lot of opportunity to re-roll for different books. So what I had to do was I had to end up just making a whole bunch of lecterns, placing them in here, and then waiting for them all to slowly convert to librarians, finding the books that I wanted, and then getting rid of the lecterns and placing them all again to re-roll. Which was surprisingly, once I figured out the process, a lot simpler than just rolling one, which was really, really cool. Now we have all the villagers in their place. Look, we got these guys here. We have the stick guy, we have the leather worker, armorer, shepherd. For some reason, getting an armorer was really hard. I don't think I'm ever going to use this guy. What do you have, man? Oh, coal? Maybe I will use him. For places like this where there weren't really places to put villagers in, like I didn't build any nooks for them, I just kept them in their boats. Because to be completely honest, I don't foresee myself ever using whatever this guy does. What do you sell, man? What do you sell? Oh, coal and pickaxes. Stone pickaxes for an emerald? Was it a stone pickaxe? Okay, maybe that is up my alley. You know, maybe I could get some bells. I don't know, we'll see. But if we look over here in this here library, we have 4 people behind the desk, despite there only being 2 computers. Then we have 3 over here, efficiency 2, mending, fire aspect 1. We have everything that I said in that little slideshow that I did, except for Swift Sneak and Soul Speed, because I was stupid and thought that they could be traded from villagers. But no, you can only find them in bastions and ancient cities. So maybe we'll get them eventually, but I do not foresee it. But yeah, now every building is fully filled. We got inhabitants in every building. Let's go around. We got these guys. I had to switch out the floor to make it a little bit lower so that they couldn't leave. Now, I did mention that we were gonna, oh geez. I did mention that it is gonna be my 1-year anniversary on this channel, and I am doing a stream for it. And so I'm really excited to get doing that. We're gonna do a quick world tour, I believe, during the stream. And I'm going to put a little bit of that in this video right now. And then we're going to enchant all my netherite armor as well, and I'll put that in. So we're gonna switch right to that, but in the meantime, while I'm waiting for August 1st to come around to stream, I'm going to be collecting as many emeralds as I can and trying to get as many enchantments as I can. That way we can just easily, you know, get the enchantments and we don't have to wait forever on stream, because I have a couple things planned for it. Alright, let's transition over to that. Here we go. We are streaming now, so ow. Yeah, let's get started with the stream. So first things first, we got ourselves an oak tree. That's pretty cool. This is how we enter town. I remember coming across this giant lake, seeing mountains in the distance that we can't see from here due to the fog, immeasurable fog. This is insane. We can finally see the back end of this house. I don't know if I showed it in that one episode. That copper up there is aging, and I don't like how that looks. I want it to be back to its like regular coppery look. In episode 15, we started building at least this massive thing, the watchEye building. Before we built that though, we built this little shack over here, which is pretty cool. It's still got so much stuff that I forgot was here. Inside we got the watchEye logo again. I've done several different iterations of this rug, of this carpet. As you can see, this is the bathroom, which has not been done at all and definitely needs to be gotten to ASAP as possible. This is kind of remembering for me too, because I don't remember a whole lot of what I put in these rooms. Little break room, nice. And then archives room. This place, I think this is my favorite room. I like how it looks. I like anything that's like library oriented. I love it. These are my notes from down in the hole from episode 20, and more offices on this side. We also have this water cooler right here, which is pretty cool. We got this little area, which, by the way, special things. I'm gonna announce this right now. On August 10th, I am going to be streaming again, although I'm not going to be talking a whole lot. I'm going to do a little bit of talking beforehand and afterwards, just kind of going over some things. This is the laboratory, by the way. I kind of just threw things in place in here. But on August 10th, I will be streaming episode 30, the I Press the Button episode. It'll be really fun. I'm going to be doing some commentary for it. I like this room just because of that picture's there. It makes it feel like it is that we're transmitting to them. We got another little rug, which you can see different from the rug downstairs, but I do like this one a little bit better. I do like the black surrounding the white iris. Let's look around down here. We have like 3 rooms, I believe. Here's one. Here's a room. Oh, click the button, Graphite. Come on. Wow. Episode 21, maybe? I don't remember much. Oh, we got a crafting table still sitting here. Yeah, the other nether portal. Look at that. We're back up to the surface, shall we? And then let's look at that. I love that redstone. Very pleased with it. Look at this thing. The big courtroom that we had in the courtroom episode, which took forever to make, a month or so. little judges area. This is what Stompy was seeing the whole time. This was a lot of fun. This was a fun video to shoot. This was the hole that we went down to find the button way back in episode 20. Let's go look at the crevice now. Let's go look at my home. My home for the past 45 episodes almost. Right across this bridge. Look at this place. This is my home. And it looks terrible with this dumb render distance that Bedrock has. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna start upgrading my gear. So if I put, okay, so this already has protection 1 on it. Can I put protection 4 on it now? Okay, we can. Good. Excellent, great. Unbreaking 3. And now we have to go to the nether. Now, let me show you guys something. We're gonna go through this nether portal, just like so. And then I believe if we jump through this nether portal, we should, fingers crossed everyone. Wrong place. Yeah, this one right here. We'll go through this portal. Yes! The end. Okay, let's be very careful. Climb down here. Now we're here to get XP. I'd love for that to happen. Can we get the Enderman down here though? Sometimes they're really come and go with when they spawn. There they are. There they are. You know what? This is a 1-year anniversary stream. I can do all of this off camera. And this is shaping up to be a much longer process. So I might just say, oh, yeah, we did this all in a stream. And then have it be done off camera for episode 46. Let's, we're pretty much done, right? Like we're future me is going to do the rest of the enchanting. We'll do that off screen. So that's just waiting for a bunch of things. You know, what else do we have to do? Like realistically, you know, what, I don't know guys. I don't know. I feel like we're just, it's, you know, stupid. Oh, jeez, not cheese. Well, that was stupid. That was stupid. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh well. Funny clip from for the stream, right? Funny, yeah. Woohoo! Oh, I'm getting so good at this whole streaming thing, aren't I? We got armor, I guess. We got villagers. We did a tour. I'm about ready to go see Spider-Man. I was gonna go watch that in theaters, but where is it? Okay, let's ignore that for now. Okay. Oh, I'm actually kind of worried about this.
What? Here, stop.
Last time it was red, it led to stasis. Remember that? Episode 30? What is happening here? Why is it?
What? Yeah, what?
I'm so confused. That voice. That's... What is happening? What is going on right here? Okay. Maybe I go get... No. I can solve this. I mean, the only way to figure out who's calling me, you know? There's only one way to figure it out. What is happening here? Alright. Well... Like I said, there's only one way to figure out what's happening. Here we go.